Markets are tumbling yet again. What on earth is going on? Well, the Fed raised interest rates by 0.25. Okay, and that was expected. In fact, 85% of analysts said it was going to go up by 0.25. Okay, why would that roll the markets? Well, it wasn't that. It was actually the talk afterwards by Jerome Powell. Jerome Powell afterwards said, we don't expect that to be the last interest rate rise. Markets were pricing in that they thought this was the peak, perhaps no more rises. And in fact, there was going to be decreases this year. Jerome Powell says, we're not penciling in, those were the words, not penciling in any decreases this year. The markets fell. In other words, they had this expectation that interest rates were going to fall. Is it the alarmist situation that people seem to think it is? I think it's panic, but people are concerned about banks. Why should you be fearing banks? Okay, well, let me explain. They're holding assets that when interest rates go up, those assets go down in value. So imagine that they've taken in people's money. They've then invested it in government bonds. Those government bonds reduce in value when interest rates go up. So in other words, people have put their money in the bank. They've invested in perhaps the wrong area. That's what happened to Silicon Valley Bank. There was a lack of trust in Credit Suisse. Again, same type of situation. They didn't understand, the public felt that they didn't trust Credit Suisse, so money was coming out. Should you be worried? Well, I actually think the big banks are going to be super successful in this environment. Why? Because governments will ultimately back the banks. In other words, okay, the bigger banks are actually going to make money in this environment. Should we be worried about a recession? Well, there is a recession. It's probably already here. Okay, reality again is that when we talk recession, people actually fear more than the reality. Why? You get a contraction of an economy. That means an economy slightly decreases in the turnover of the economy. Doesn't mean you can't be successful. Doesn't mean you can't make money by investing into the right sectors. What's the right sectors? Right now, as an investor, okay, I look at areas where I believe there's still growth. I look at Asia. There's growth in Asia. So everybody's looking at America. Don't forget, 45% of the world economy is Asia. You're seeing there that people are increasing their travel. Energy prices, in my opinion, oil's going to go up further. I actually think there's opportunities right now. So should you panic? I think always it's a time to be vigilant. Always good time to be talking to a financial advisor. Okay, reality is there are opportunities, but you need to be in the right sectors. Right sectors for me right now, companies with margin, companies where people are going to be spending their money on those things regardless. Pharmaceuticals is an obvious one, just to give you an explanation. Energy, because of Asia, and also looking at various areas where people actually, or companies can make money as a result of Asia picking up on the world economy. Give me a like, give me a follow. Okay, it helps with my algorithm. So give me a smile. Okay, that's always good too. Give us a like, give us a share. All right, and also give us a follow. Okay, I'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the markets and whether you should be concerned or not. Right now, while other people are panicking, actually time to keep calm and invest in the right sectors.